What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning back in. Tell me something good. I wanted to talk today about being uncomfortable, about becoming the person that you are afraid to be. You may say, what do you mean, the person that I am afraid to be? Well, most of the time, we're afraid of doing something. We're afraid of making a step forward, of becoming someone, of getting something. And it's usually something that we want, something that we might want to do or something that we might need to do. So a lot of people are afraid. And this fear holds all of us back from accomplishing a lot of our goals, a lot of our big goals. A lot of decision making that we need to take, it's not being taken because we're afraid, because we don't know what can happen. And like I said on previous videos before, fear is just the fact of not knowing. You don't know if you take this step, if the things that you're looking for are going to be granted onto you, are going to become true. You don't know if you'll be able to make it through this step, if you'll be able to whatever, you know? This is what fear is. And we allow fear to consume in us. And this fear stops us from making that decision that we need to make. And so I tell you, be the person that you are afraid to be. Not be someone that you don't want to be. Not do things that you don't want to do. But do the things that you've been skipping out on all week. The things that you've been saying, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get around to it. Those things that you have just been procrastinating on. Saying it's not the time yet. Well, when is it going to be the time? Because one day went by, a second day went by, another day went by, and you've most likely had the time to do it, but you're afraid. You're afraid to make that decision. You don't have the discipline within you to do what it takes. But you can't live your life like this. Because the more and more you procrastinate, the more and more time you say you have, the more time you wait, that's the more opportunities you're just letting go past you to accomplish something. You could have been accomplished this goal and been further, in this accomplishment. But you've been procrastinating, you've been afraid. You haven't been disciplined enough to push yourself forward. You haven't trusted yourself enough to push forward. I'm taking MMA classes, and so I study. I study when I'm at practice, I study when I'm out of practice. And one thing I learned out of practice, watching videos, is that this person said this. When you're afraid, you're in a fight, you're in sparring, you're gonna blink. You might just shield up completely and just close your eyes. I was struggling with this at first. And I needed to find a way to not do this. And so watching a video, the person said that you usually shield up because you're afraid. So one thing he said that really stuck out to me and has really helped me with this, and I don't flinch anymore, I'm not cowarding anymore. I'm more confident. One thing he said is to trust that your defense skills are going to protect you. To trust that if you have your hands here and you put them here, they can't get to you. You can't get hit. You're going to block those hits. And so previously I would be here and I would flinch because I wasn't trusting my skills. And when I started trusting myself, I started to become more confident. I started to be able to not flinch and guard the hits, block the hits, be able to counter back, because now I have my eyes open. Now I can see. Now I'm not just completely shelled up, waiting to just let whatever happen. And this is the same thing with what I'm talking about now, where you have to trust that you have the ability, you have the skills, you have the mindset, you have the opportunities, you have the time, you have the power, the strength, you have the energy to do what it takes to accomplish your goals, to do what it takes to become the person that you want to be. But you haven't done so because you're scared, you're afraid. And why is this? Because you're not trusting yourself. You're not allowing yourself or trusting yourself or believing in yourself that you can become the person that you want to be. And you're afraid because this is uncomfortable for you. You haven't done this before. You haven't stepped out of this comfort zone to really push yourself how you need to push yourself in order to reach this goal. And all you have to do is trust yourself. This is the key to becoming the person that you need to be. It's trusting yourself. Trusting God, trusting the universe to protect you on your course. To trust them, to trust you, to have your own back. To be able to push yourself. We're not kids anymore. We don't need someone to encourage us all the way through. We needed that at first. We needed those training wheels, but it's time to take off those training wheels and go out there and ride the bike on your own. Walk on your own. Push yourself on your own. But it all starts with trust. And once you start to trust yourself, then you'll have the confidence. And once you have the confidence, then you won't be procrastinating. And once you don't procrastinate, then you'll be taking action. And once you're taking action, you'll be seeing results. And those results are going to get you closer to the destination. And the destination is not the end goal. It's the journey. It's the journey of being able to push yourself. It's the journey of being able to lift yourself up today and say, I'm going to do this. I'm getting closer to the person that I want to be. I am the person today that I want to be. But like I said, it starts with trust. So trust yourself today that you have what it takes, because you do. And like I say in every video, you have to look within yourself to find that. You have to look within yourself to find that courage, that determination. Because in here we all have a warrior. Some don't show it so much. Some do. It doesn't matter. As long as you use that warrior to do what it takes. As long as you use that warrior, that spirit, that energy within you to push yourself to the highest. To push yourself past your limitations. You can do this starting today. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, and go out there and do what it takes. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you really listen to these words and start to look within yourself and encourage yourself to push forward. If you like these videos, subscribe, like, and comment down below what you think. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.